Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, make sure leave them down in the comments below. And as always, let's jump right into it. So today is kind of a follow-up to my weekly watch list for July 13th, 2020. So if you're watching this, just so you kind of understand what's going on, I'm actually kind of bullish on the market, just from what the charts are showing. But one of the things, and this is going to be posted probably on Tuesday of this week, so we could see, or actually later on during the week, probably like a Thursday or Friday, to see actually what happens with if we were correct on our analysis or if we were wrong, if the market did what we expected based on what the charts are telling us. And what we're looking at right now is the market profile. So let's real quick jump back to ESs, and I did the analysis on SPY, but we'll kind of do it on the ESs on the longer time frame. We were looking at the daily, and what's happening is the daily actually looks pretty bullish. Nice kind of sold off midday, but we're making higher highs, higher lows. It just looks like it wants to break out and probably retest this previous high back here at 3220 level. And I really like this because if we drop down, just the pattern itself, the way the pattern looks and everything like that. So one of the things that I'm really going to be looking for is up here. But if we drop down to 15-minute chart, we can actually see kind of what's going on. Over here, we could kind of see if we draw a trend line, we broke out, okay, and we're actually retesting these highs to potentially make a new high. Now, if we look at SPY, okay, and go back to like the probably the same chart, right? Same exact pattern, but let's look at, let's take off extended trading hours, okay? And this is what I was talking about more inside the weekly watch list, is we have a inverse head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, here's our right shoulder, our neckline, and a potential breakout. Well, the purpose of this video right now is to actually look at, and let's move this up a little bit, and that's not what I want. This, okay, look at this market profile. We have excess down below, okay, but we don't have excess up above off all of these days. Now remember, every day that we move forward, this is a 20-day, 30-minute chart. On Monday, this day falls off and so on. But with our market profile, we actually have a poor high. I like to call this sometimes like a tabletop high. Looks like a picnic table, right? Where usually price will touch, pull back, keep going. And there's no excess like this down here. And all excess is excess of price moving after it consolidates and moves higher, and it creates very little volume versus where we kept going sideways. And look at all this volume that we traded here. All of this volume right here is reflective. Right here is we keep crossing the same level, right? That 3100, and that's where our point of control is. So with that being said, I'm expecting excess to the upside from this pattern. Now, if we look at our 5-day, 5-minute regular trading hours, right? Again, here's our tabletop right here. Touch, right? Touch here, boom. And we could see a little bit of excess, but really not much, right? Compared to down here, I would say all of this is excess. So I would be looking for, if I duplicate this, move it up here, I would be looking for excess up here to make a very clean bell-shaped curve, right? Remember, our market profile should look something like this, with excess above, excess below, meaning the auction's done here, the auction's done up here. And this is why I kind of go back to, I won't be surprised if we break out here, because based off of the market profile, it's telling us that prices want higher because the auction isn't done. Remember, the S&P futures trade based off an auction process. So, even though I look at SPY on the weekly watch list, SPY, S&P, Eminis are the same thing, but the SPY, you won't see the market profile is cleaner as well because it's cleaner on the ES because that's the main product. So that's what I mainly trade and I mainly focus on. So if you wanted to potentially, again, this is not trade advice, anything like that, but again, this is after the fact. This video will probably be posted on Friday so we could see what actually happened. Did we make new highs? Did we go up to the 32, even 32.20 levels to complete this auction process from the market profile? That's all we're looking for. We don't care about news, anything like that. Now, of course, with the state of the markets and all that, any type of news could be volatile, and that could kind of ruin everything at a moment's notice. But if everything stays the same, we are in summer trading, it is a little slower with everything that's going on. I'm thinking, and again, this is not trade advice, anything like that, but maybe next time a trade like this sets up that you see, this is for your information to see before and then the after. So I would probably go back and watch the weekly watch list I did this past week. And let's see what price does over this, because if price actually does move higher, then that is the completion of this potential auction, and consolidation usually leads to excess right here. So I won't be surprised to see prices move higher and kind of play out with this. And if we grab our Fibonacci extension tool, we are able to kind of go from from low to high, back to the highs, right? And look at this. We kind of look, if we zoom out, and let's go back to our daily chart, okay, things do line up, okay? We have a nice channel, right? And this is the SPY chart, of course, but if we do break out, those highs are up around that 32 or the 322 level, which is the previous highs, and the 1618 Fibonacci extension. So sometimes things line up really, really good. Let's see the S&P Emini futures, and let's actually, again, let's see if our levels are correct by the end of the week. If we drew, here's our shoulder, head, probably our right shoulder, okay? And let's just draw this to here, okay? And if we zoom out, we can actually see the 127 level kind of matches up with this prior swing high from back on, it looks like a June 8th, okay, 6/8. So if we could get back up to this 3220 level on ESs, well, that would be about 3022, give or take, on the SPY. Okay, so because remember, they are very correlated, almost 100% correlation. So as the ESs move up, the SPY will actually also move up too. So these are the levels that I'm going to be watching for this coming week. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Let's see if my prediction was correct based on just looking at the charts and market profile to see if this is actually what happened. So as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate everything. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.